We're looking at another problem. And in this one, notice we're talking about rabbit fur. We're going to be using the letter B. Capital B, or the dominant color, is black for rabbit fur, and the recessive is brown. And so looking at the parents, when we're getting to write their genotypes and phenotypes, we'll look at what information is given to us. So again, remember that heterozygous means different. And the only way we can have two different Bs is to have one capital B and one lowercase b. The second parent is homozygous. And so remember, this root word homo means the same. And homozygous recessive is the opposite of dominant. So recessive means that it's not seen, or it's the little letter. And the only way we can see it is if there are two of them. So if it's homozygous the same, that means that both of them are going to be little b's. So remember, anytime you see homozygous, think same, recessive, little. And the only time we ever see the trait from the little letter is if there are two of them. And so now we're going to write down P phenotype. What do they look like? Big B, little b. Remember the definition of dominant. The law of dominance says that it's in a heterozygous situation. It's the dominant one that is seen, or the dominant one that's expressed. So this one's going to have black fur. And little b, this one's going to have brown fur. We're now going to take our two parents' genes and we're going to put them in the Punnett square to see what are the possibilities for the offspring. And so using two of Mendel's other laws, the law of segregation and the law of independent assortment, we can arrange these genes around the Punnett square, which is going to show us all the possibilities. So we're going to take one parent, and we're going to put one parent across the top. And remember, the law of segregation says that they're going to separate during the formation of the gametes during meiosis. And the second parent we're going to put across the side. And then we're going to show all the possibilities due to every probability of fertilization. And so for this, we're just going to bring each one down and each one across. And when we do that, we see in our Punnett square, we get what you see here. And now we're going to say in the next generation, what are the different possibilities and what are the probabilities that we'll have them? So notice we have a 2 out of 4 chance of having big B, little b, and 2 out of 4 chance of having little b, little b. So you could write that, or you could write 50% big B, little b to 50% little b, little b. For what do they look like? Well, big B, little b, remember the law of dominance says that this one does the talking. So that's going to be 50% black, or 2 black furred to 2 brown fur. Or if again you want to use the percentages, you could say 50% black to 50% brown.